I think we're still in a bit of a head spin with it all. Really, it's all happened so quickly. I mean, it was only 4:30 yesterday afternoon that we found out that Ellie's name was on the list. So we're not even 24 hours into knowing that he was coming out. His name being on yesterday's list was the first information we had that told us that he was alive, because up until this point we didn't know whether he was alive or dead. But most upsetting, the bright spark in his eyes that is always there and that we know and love was absent. And that's the thing that I really noticed is the sparkle that is always in Ellie's eyes and the smile that is always on his face was gone. He looked disoriented and confused, and we just can't even imagine what's going on inside him. So the joy of him being alive is very much tempered by the scenes that we saw and the condition that we've seen, and how he's going to recover from this. I mean, none of us have any religion. I mean, we're not Christian. We're not Jewish. So we don't have that sort of faith. So none of us are praying or talking to a higher being. Mum has found it a great comfort to speak to Leanne's bear. I mean, she says basically she speaks to the bear every morning, every evening. And she speaks to the bear as though she's talking to Leanne. I think it's been a cathartic experience for her. I know that she's also got some of Leanne's clothes. I think a dressing gown and a cardigan. For Mother's Day last year, I bought her a bottle of Leanne's favorite perfume, just so that she can sort of spritz that on the clothes. And she sort of says if she puts on one of Leanne's cardigans, she feels like she's getting a hug from her, and that's all she can do. It's a tangible sort of physical connection to somebody that you can't have that real hug with. There's a lot of white noise around all of this about politics and land and borders and the post-war governance. Far more sophisticated and intelligent people than me have got to try and sort that out. But I think it's important to remember that Ellie, Leanne, Noya, Yahel lived a very peaceful, joyous life on Kibbutz Be'eri. And I'm sure that their joyous, peaceful life was mirrored among many families on the other side of the border, because most right-minded people just want to live a normal, peaceful life. So I think that the vast majority of people in Gaza, in Palestine, are probably very similar families to Leanne, Ellie, and the girls, and just want to live in peace. I would hope, if it's not too twee, that we could make this a watershed moment so that it can bring peace in the Middle East and stability.